People in the viewing area are starting to feel a bit of spring fever, even though it is a challenge to get out with the COVID-19 pandemic. Pennsylvania residents have been trapped indoors the past few months, but not just because of the typical winter weather, but from the coronavirus pandemic. People are struggling with boredom and feeling the need to get out and about to enjoy the warm spring weather as it approaches. But some wonder, is it safe?
It feels good getting away from the confines of the house, taking the dog for a walk on the nature paths. If we feel completely safe here because everybody sticks with the social distancing guidelines. So it's just a good night to get away from the house.
Even though the playgrounds and facilities are closed, people are still permitted to picnic, ride bikes on the trails, fish, boat, or simply just enjoy the fresh air. So for anyone who is wanting to just get out of the house and enjoy what Mother Nature has to offer while still obeying CDC guidelines and feeling safe, Pennsylvania state parks are open and waiting for you to get back to nature.
Today, with COVID-19 still affecting many across America, I was able to catch up with local Mueva Gonzalez to learn more about what it's like being an essential worker during these hard times.
I like being home all day. I get to wear my robe, as you can see, but I miss chit-chatting with people in between calls every day. You know, there's a lot of downtime where I'm not doing anything right now. Shout out to my coworkers who are all home during this time. Shout out to all the essential workers as well, all the heroes who are on the front line doing everything that they can.
During these times, to ensure everyone stays safe, I like to send a friendly reminder out to everyone to make sure you're washing your hands and to follow the proper CDC guideline procedures by wearing your face mask when going out in public. My name is Cornelius Gilchrist, reporting from Penn Highlands News.
Now during the global pandemic of COVID-19, people trying to find ways to stay busy at home. Derek Zola interviewed 2 local senior citizens to see what they are doing and how they are responding to the current situation. With the recent COVID-19 quarantine, senior citizens are finding ways to stay busy during these difficult times.
Well, I think everybody's doing a good job. They're trying to keep it contained, and New York is a bad spot. It would be nice if everybody could go back to church and back to their jobs and everything by Easter, but some people don't think that they can do it.
What do you think of like all the stores emptying out of all the food?
I think people are overdoing that. Taking too much. I mean.
Yeah, I think they're getting.
Why do they need all that toilet paper?
This year, the business that is price gouging, I don't approve of it at all. 2 or 3 weeks ago, you could buy a bottle of that sanitation for $4 or $5 a bottle, or even less than that. And now they're up to $40 or $50 for the same bottle.
Did you hear about how they're giving everybody money now too?
Yes, I'm not sure if the people are going to get money or if it's just businesses like airplanes and restaurants, or if Ella and I are going to get money because of our senior citizens, or I don't understand that. Because my question is, what's going to happen to the government's budget or whatever?
They'll change it.
Where's all this $2 trillion coming from?
It really didn't affect us that much. I don't think. I mean, Pappy and I haven't gone anywhere or done anything anyway at our age. And the only thing is to get a couple groceries, and with our families, I mean, they can get at what we need. So I mean, I don't feel that it has affected us that much.
Well, just the two of us. I mean, we don't need 25 roll of toilet paper.
Nobody else does.
No, but it's a bad thing when you get this many people infected.
This has been Derek Zola reporting for Penn Highlands TV News.
With the coronavirus continuing to affect everyone in the country, state and local organizations still face problems and cancel certain events. The Canberra County 4-H program has postponed some events and have canceled others. And with the season just starting, things are proving to be quite the complication.
Well, right now 4-H is on hold. There's no meetings happening, a lot of trainings are virtual, some camps have been canceled. So it's just come as we go, like we gotta look at it as the situation's happening.
At times like these, social distancing and general safety is crucial.
The 4-H clubs can no longer have meetings because they're normally held 10 people or more. Some clubs have over 60 members.
So this, from my personal experience, COVID-19 has affected my club because we have about 60 members, and to do the social distancing of 6 feet just isn't reasonable. We don't have the space for it. So that's why everything is right now put on hold, and we not sure when it's going to pick back up again.
4-H events are not the only thing affected, however.
Working from home has been a challenge for us like any other family. The kids are doing online classes, and I've been doing a lot of video conferencing. We share the internet, but we do make it work.
The 4-H program has not released any event updates as of yet. Members are advised to follow CDC guidelines, practice proper hygiene, and retain social distancing. This is Ashley McLucas reporting for Penn Highlands TV News.
April 9th, the Somerset County Amateur Radio Club had scheduled a Skywarn training class. The class would have prepared any individual interested in being a weather spotter.
Today I have the opportunity to talk with a member of Skywarn.
Well, Skywarn was developed by the National Weather Service back in the early 1970s as a helping hand for them to help predict the weather. They have modern radar and technology, but they also need boots on the ground to get out and report to them what's actually happening in a certain area.
Mr. Hirsch discusses what happens when severe weather strikes.
When that watch turns into a warning, then they are activated so that they can go out and start reporting any incidents that might be happening, like high winds, hail, funnel clouds is a good example. The sooner we can get warning out to the general public of any impending danger, hopefully we can save some lives and maybe protect some property damage.
The Skyward training class was originally scheduled for April 9th at the Somerset County Library, but due to the coronavirus, Mr. Hirsch informed me that it is now going to take place online. For more details, you can visit weather.gov, the register, and instead of Thursday, April 9th, it is going to take place on Monday, April 6th. This is Alan Mognet reporting for Pennsylvania Highlands Television News.
At this time, no one is using or facilitating Roxbury Park or the tracks around it due to this coronavirus. Franklin Street is usually a big walkway for walkers, and there is no walkers out today. Has Roxbury being closed affected you?
It affected me because I can't go over there and walk. I can't take my dogs for a walk over there. And I think I'm gaining weight instead of losing weight.
This is Danielle Hines reporting for Penn Highlands News.
With the increase of COVID-19, many businesses have had to follow these stay-at-home orders. For the Office of Vocational Rehabilitation, these times have been shown to be rather difficult and challenging for the employees working at home.
On the 16th of March, we got some emails from our central office, and they pretty much told us to prepare for the idea or put something in place to get ready to work from home. I didn't realize it was going to happen so quick. 2 p.m. that day, my boss approached me and gave me a laptop and basically said starting tomorrow, the 17th, we'd be working from home. So in a sense, our office, most of my employees were only given 2 hours to gather what they needed for stay at home, and at that time we were told 14 days. And it's a little tough, it's different.
As the stay-at-home order has increased over time, employees such as David have been doing the best they can to adapt to the situation.
It's different. I'm starting to like it. When it first started, I'm kind of a brick and mortar type person. I really liked going to work. The whole routine was getting up and going to work. When you're at work, you do your thing. And then when you come home, you just kind of let it all go. Obviously, you can see, our dining room table is my workspace. There's a lot of distractions. We have 2 little dogs, and I got to tell you, it seems like every time I get on a Skype call, that's when they want to talk. And if somebody on the other end of that line has a dog, they start barking, and our dogs start barking, and it's like they're basically restricted in socialization just the same as we are. So I guess that's their time to talk to one another.
As the number of cases for coronavirus keeps changing, as well as the idea of when we would get out of the stay-at-home orders and return back to a normal lifestyle, it is safe to say that people are adapting well to the changes for being stuck at home. I'm Brandon Gindelsberger, reporting for Penn Highlands TV News.
The Tyrone baseball team had to close the seniors last season. Jack Leonard has more on the story. With the season getting closer and closer to starting the first game, the PIAA has been given orders by Governor Tom Wolf to close all sporting events due to people getting infected by the COVID-19, making Tyrone seniors really upset.
I was very disappointed that our season got canceled due to the coronavirus. Our team was determined in the offseason because we lost to the state champs in the playoffs last year, and we were looking forward to this year and getting revenge on them and the rest of the teams we lost to.
The season may be closed for this spring, but that doesn't mean the baseball team will be over with playing.
If the spread of the coronavirus slows down, we will have Federation in the summer to play.
So the seniors right now are hoping to play in George Kelly's Amateur Baseball Federation to make up for the terrible opening for this spring's season. This has been Jack Leonard reporting from the Penn Highlands TV News.
In the midst of the biggest health crisis in a century, the Pentagon takes a break from issuing official health warnings to bring the American public something a little stranger. Declan Cullen has more on the story. With the coronavirus rampaging across the world, the Pentagon has made an official release of 3 suspected UFO videos filmed by U.S. Navy service members from 2004 to 2015. The official explanation behind this strange story being that the Pentagon has spent the last 15 years studying the footage and contacting different militaries to confirm that the aircraft shown is not of known origin. Basically, what this means is that the Pentagon is confirming that the objects shown are truly unidentified flying objects. However, this explanation is not satisfactory to many Americans, some of whom fear there is something much more sinister behind the official video releases.
Well, you see, it's a conspiracy. There's been aliens all around. They're going to take you to the mothership, okay? It's about time the government finally tells you that they're there. Because we all knew it. We all knew it.
These video releases coming at a horrible time for the country, as general media coverage is divided between the coronavirus and some of the extreme protests against worldwide isolation. For most Americans, these videos being released officially will change little to nothing in their daily lives, the exception to this being U.S. Navy pilots, who are now mandated to report on anything that could be considered an unidentified flying object. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to stay safe. This is Declan Cullen with Penn Highlands TV News, signing off.